There we go.
We is live.
What's up, family? We are live. Hello, 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 hello.
Hello.
What's going on, peeps?
All right, I'm just finding it. So, gotta go and find this thing.
It is in the WeChat. It's on our channel.
Okay.
It's
On the
there.
channel. Oh, I'm missing football games and everything today.
Football games.
My little cousin play football. Actually, a couple of them do.
There we go.
Toy.
High school?
Yep, high school and middle school.
I love high school football.
You do?
Yeah, I only when my son Steven played, and I used to go watch. Other than that, and then I became a fan.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
miss when Detroit had a national women's team. I miss going to them games my auntie used to play, but they used to sell turkey legs. Like I would go to the game to cheer on my auntie and to like sit there like a little barbarian and eat turkey legs.
Shay's so disappointed in the turkey legs.
Those things are never really cooked or cleaned properly.
Yes, they are.
Pink in the inside.
No, they don't. They be smoked.
Oh,
Yeah,
You can't get raw smoked meat. It's done all the way before they cook it again.
It's raw. It's raw and it's not clean.
You can't eat poultry
we are
raw.
rambling on.
I'm sorry because it's all my fault. I'm still trying to do
I'm
more
so
for
glad
you.
that y'all joined us today. We're not gonna hold y'all too long,
Oops.
We are the women of enrichment. We got to bring it back because we done gone on the chicken leg, turkey leg.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about dirty meat.
Bring it all back.
My bad.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Now that I have started the watch party on my phone, I'm Monda. We've got Toy, we've got Chrissy, we've got Shay, and we are the Women of Enrichment. We come here every Tuesday to have conversation with you about trading, about our lives, about, just good stuff. And so today we are going to talk about the power of mastermind, or the power of the mastermind. And you saw me doing this. It's so good. No, really, I can't do anything without lotion. So we all met through a mastermind group. And Toy and Shay knew each other beforehand, but the four of us did not know each other collectively before we got into the mastermind group with Curtis Cobain. Hey, it's Curtis's birthday. Happy birthday, Curtis.
Happy birthday.
Curtis. He's not watching.
Shout out to Coach.
We were going to do a roast, but he couldn't make it, so we can't.
Right. I was prepared for the roast.
I know.
As long as we didn't have to wear a turtleneck because it's hot.
That's right. Oh, I think my husband might have some gazelles upstairs too. So
Right.
All right.
But the mastermind. So in our mastermind group, we're going to give you a snippet of what we do in the mastermind group. But we talk a lot about trading. But before we talk about trading, we talk about mindset. Uh-huh. And one of the items that we study is from Napoleon Hill. And Napoleon Hill was a great author, prolific man, just phenomenal. But he talked about the power of the mastermind. So I have one of his books right here. And I just want to read what he meant, or what he said, what was the definition of the mastermind. And then we're going to talk a little bit about what the mastermind means to us and some of the stuff that we have learned. So he said the definition of the mastermind is an alliance of two or more minds blended in a spirit of perfect harmony and cooperating for the attainment of a definite purpose. And so, basically, we're all in this mastermind group, and our goal is to be traders, expert traders. And I'm just going to say, for me, my goal for the mastermind group is to gain the knowledge and the skills and the wisdom to correctly navigate the market, but also become a 6, 7, 8 figure trader. And that's totally possible. what would you say your goal is for the mastermind? We'll start with Chrissy. What she say? What?
My goal is to be rich. Huh? My goal is to be permanently retired. Okay. Like permanently retired. You know how you like when you was younger, your retired family members always had like really nice stuff and they always had really nice trips and vacations. I want to have that without being old.
Yeah. Word.
Like I want to be able to like run and enjoy it. Like
Yeah. Yeah. Without smelling like Bengay.
listen. And at this point, the way my knee be, maybe smelling like Bengay. Okay, maybe, but like without so many concerns, you know, and with a few extra years to enjoy it, and
Amen.
like enough to set up so my son will have some left over, and his son will have some left over.
Yes.
Mhm.
Like wealthy.
Yes.
Rich.
Right.
What about you, Shay? What's your goal of the mastermind?
Well, my goal with the mastermind and what I do love about the mastermind is that it keeps me accountable. I can drift off and forget what my goal is. Like, I don't forget what my goal is, but it's just like, I know for the couple of months that we were off, I didn't feel like anyone was holding me accountable for anything. So it's just like, I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. And now it's like, I got to get it done. I got to, like we had homework this weekend and, and I was doing it. And then I even listened to Napoleon Hill in the car while I was in the drive, when I was going to get my car washed. So through the car wash, I was listening to Napoleon. So it's like, it keeps me accountable. It keeps me in line, disciplined. And the one thing is I know that every class we go to, Mastermind, go live, as long as we're in the room with Kurt, we're going to learn something new. It doesn't matter what it is. You can have the curriculum, it's the same. And it's, there's a routine to it, but you're gonna leave that class that night with something. So I'm always excited about like, what is it I'm gonna learn today? So my goal or how I'm approaching this mastermind is to keep an open mind, because he's always gonna blow our minds. So I'm always excited.
Yes, I agree. The mastermind is always great. And Toy, what is your goal for the mastermind?
What is my goal for the mastermind? Well, first it was to get in that bad boy. That was awesome. Like to be able to show yourself approved so you could get inside of the mastermind was dope. And now that I'm in there, one of the things that I take away or that I really appreciate is that there's more people that are interested in things that I'm interested in, right? Like, because in trading, especially nowadays, because it's getting such a lame connotation associated with it, and we're going to talk about that on another day. But we're like 70, 80 people deep on a call several nights a week, and we're all like-minded. We're looking for opportunities in trading markets. We're looking for wealth opportunities. We're helping each other grow with, things that we are eating that are more healthy, encouraging each other. It's just an overall space, right? He created a space for you to overall grow, right? Like to really grow. To like last night we were on a call and one of the guys, he was expressing himself and he was like pouring out his heart, and he had 70 people on there that was like, you go ahead, brother, get it all out, whatever you need. And sometimes you need that. So the mastermind it's like Bible study or something, like, but trading related. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's just something you need. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I agree. And some people may say, your mastermind is, we have the privilege of being in this smaller mastermind group, but we're also in a larger mastermind group, and that's through I Am Mastery Academy. I consider that a mastermind because anyone that joins I Am Mastery Academy becomes part of this collective community, and we're all trying to learn to trade together. Do you guys feel the same way about I Am being a big mastermind?
Absolutely.
One big happy family, like at the conferences.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All y'all my cousins. People I don't
Right.
know, y'all my cousins. People I thought I knew, I'm like, I remember your name from the chat. Hey, cousin, like y'all
Right.
cousins.
That's true. That's true. And even on social media, it's like you know, people will, you know, try to follow you. Like, who's that? Like, oh, you and I am master. It's okay. It's good. We good. You know, it's
Right.
like, yeah, we cheering each other on social media and supporting each other. So yeah, it's really a real big family. It's very welcoming.
Mhm. We're
Yeah, I agree.
200,000 deep.
Go ahead, Toy. What were you saying?
I was gonna say we're 200,000 deep, running
I know.
strong. You know, running
All over the
hard, running
world.
strong. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
And you know, quiet as it's kept, our competition, they all started with I Am Mastery Academy.
Mhm.
Yeah, like just to keep it funky. Ask them. They can't lie. You know what I'm saying? They can't lie. We seen you over here, boo. I see that. Scroll down your Instagram. Oh, y'all see that flyer? So I'm just saying, like, it's no shade. I want people to get this knowledge, whichever avenue you have to go that way. Get the information, get the education. But I Am Mastery Academy, we set the precedent, we set the tone. We aren't, you know what I'm saying, we don't ride the wave, we literally created it, period.
Mhm.
There's there's no question mark about that. So
Right.
shout out to Christopher Terry. Homeboy got a whole song on SoundCloud. Check
Oh,
it
yep.
out. Yep, go
Oh,
on
I never
SoundCloud.
heard
So
that.
Christopher
Ooh.
Terry, yes, yeah. Shout out Christopher Terry. So I Am Mastery Academy absolutely is a big mastermind. And then, like we're saying, you find your micro mastermind when you get there. So
Mm,
you know, once you get in. So yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's so true because everybody learns different. And I was talking with somebody and they said, well, does my husband need to get an account too? And I said, here's the deal. My husband and I have totally different risk tolerances, A.
Mhm.
And then B, we trade, our brains are different. Everybody is different. We think differently. And what I catch on, what caught on for me is not the same that could catch on for him. And
Right. Yeah.
so, you know, when I talk to people, I always tell them everybody needs to learn this, but who they gravitate towards for educators or the style. And that's what makes I Am so awesome is that there's 30 different apps and platforms and ways and strategies. So,
Mhm.
you know, we do HFX, and within HFX, there's 3 different apps and then 3 different strategies on each app. So there's so many different ways you can learn. And when you learn it, you know, one thing that may work for you may not work for another person, but if you're winning, and we're going to celebrate you. So
right.
that's what makes I Am so awesome. Okay, so my next question to you all is about Mastermind. What's one thing that you learned from being in Curtis's Mastermind that stuck out to you the most? Just one.
Hmm.
What's the word? Um, it's not humility. What's the word? Like, you know, it's hard for you to come and ask people for help.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if it wasn't for the mastermind, I'd still be trying to figure everything out by myself. So,
That's
like, because
humility.
of the mastermind, like, I'm willing to go out and say, I do not know, help me.
Mm.
And before I wouldn't have did it.
Mm.
That's nice.
Yeah,
That's
that's
nice.
good. That's really good.
Yep.
For me, it would be consistency.
Mm.
What do you mean?
Consistency.
Like being accountable and consistent?
Being accountable and consistency, and just keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it, and like, even if you think you're not you're not getting it, you gotta show up. You gotta show up, and that's the thing. So showing up is important, because I think people think that I think the world in general, and not just with trading, but in general, think that if they do it one time and they don't get it, and it's like, yeah, it doesn't work.
Right.
Oh yeah, I can't do it. I can't figure it out. And it's like, no, you gotta keep coming back. You gotta keep grinding at it. And Mastermind, not only with what Kurt teaches us, but who he is. He never gives up on us.
Right.
Like, we could come in there with knucklehead, ask the craziest questions, and we don't follow what he says, but he stays consistent with us, and he comes
He's
and
more
he gives.
patient than Chrissy is.
Yeah.
Well, you got to have that, the good cop, bad cop. So that's what makes them a good team, because sometimes you need somebody to crack the whip. But he's very consistent, and he gives everything he has for us, So if he can do that, he can show up even if we get on his nerves, then I can keep showing up.
Right.
That's
That is so good. That is so good.
Yeah.
So what's one thing you've learned from the mastermind?
I want to shout out our mastermind sis Judy in the comments.
Hi,
She said,
Judy.
"Good morning, ladies." She's
Good morning, Judy.
Hey, how you doing? She is our mastermind sister out of Australia.
Yeah.
And just so we can, I love the interaction. She said to be open to change. That's what she has learned in the mastermind, to be open to change, to be, that's what she gave us. So I totally agree with that. And for me, what's the one thing that I've taken away from the mastermind? Literally, anything is possible. Like I've really come away from the mastermind feeling as though anything is possible. The sky's the limit. You can achieve your goals as long as you're willing to put in the work. And like Shay said, that's something that he drills in us every single session we have with him. And that's 2 to 4 nights a week. So if somebody is telling you that you got it, you got it. Go. You start drinking the Kool-Aid, like, you right, I can. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can, let me go. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would take away.
Yes.
That is so good. I agree. I posted today, and I do a quote sometimes, and I said I'm gonna do a Curtis quote because this is his birthday. But I did, his motto: stay patient, stay disciplined, and the gains
will come.
Right. Maybe it's this hand, but whatever. But I think that one is so true. But I had another one, and it was think much bigger, much
sooner.
Yeah. And I think about what Toy says, the power of the mastermind is that you have dreams and you have goals, and you get presented an opportunity like I am, and you say, hey, I'm going to learn the trade. You connect with me, you connect with Chrissy, you connect with Shay or Toy. And then you say, hey, I'm going to learn the trade. Let's do it. And you see your future of what is possible. But a lot of times between what you saw and the doing it gets a little dim. It may get a lot dim because you're learning. And the thing I like about the mastermind is that you have people of variant understanding, knowledge, degrees, and expertise, with Curtis at the lead there. And you're able to see, like, I remember we had our trading. We have a couple things that we do, but one of them was where we had to log our trades. And one of our team members, Valentino, Tino was on, and he had his trades, and like he was 786 in this trade, and he would do we had to do at least 15 trades. He had 5 trades on his 786. And to me, I was like, those are things like, oh, wow, I never think about just doing 5 trades on one.
Yep.
I think about it. I thought I had to find 5 different entries. He was like, this was the best one. So I took 5 right there. You know what I'm saying? So that's the power of being in a mastermind and learning from people that are ahead of you, that are, behind you, yet you're learning together, and you can, and the other thing that Curtis says, and I want you guys to comment on this: have you helped somebody and then it helped you? That's one thing that I've taken away from it, is not just to have it for myself, to get the information for myself, but I have an obligation to help somebody else. And so how have you helped somebody else and then that has helped you?
Like, I've helped a few people that not necessarily on my team or anything, but they are part of Mastermind, and it helped me in a good way, and some of it helped me in a bad way, but also turned around to help me in a good way, because then it showed me what I did not want to be, or what I did not want to come out, like portray myself to be. So because when you get in there, you got to remember, we're all basically coming on not knowing anything, right? Forex is new to pretty much all of us, right? And so you're coming in with not knowing anything, and then we're all given the same platform. And then, but everyone, like you said, learns differently. Everyone's going to learn a certain way, and so on and so forth. So it's taught me to be patient, and then it's taught me that you just got to meet people where they are, and then try to and go there. So I think the most that I have to say that I've learned is that patience. I'm still working on it. God's still working on me. He's still working on me.
How did it feel when you helped somebody else? Chrissy, you help people all the time, but how does it feel? I mean, let me just say, for me, you learn also by doing. So when I sit down with somebody and I'm like, okay, well, let me show you how to do this trend line on the 4-hour markup. It's like, okay, well, let me make sure I zoom in and get it right. And I can remember my first time going on with the mastermind, like, I don't know if this was right, and I was a little intimidated, but you just keep doing it. You keep doing it. And I feel like now I can help others and show them the proper ways to do it. What about you, Chrissy?
So you know how they say, practice what you preach?
Mm-hmm.
Me helping other people helps me to be more consistent at the things that I'm not consistent at. So, and then you know how you try to help somebody figure something out, but as you're both figuring it out, you find a better way to do it than what you were thinking you were trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
So like, that's what happens when I help people. Like, that's how we've come up with like the systems to put in place to like do on-ramping and stuff like that. It's just from helping people and needing to find a more consistent way or easier way or more duplicatable way to do something or to communicate something to a large audience. So it makes communicating better for me. And that whole practice what you preach thing, the more I say it out loud to other people, the more I'm like, dang, I should probably go do that now. So
yes, that's true. You got to be who you tell people they should be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Toy, what were you laughing about?
I got a stupid text message.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I didn't have to do what we was doing. My phone.
Sorry.
I apologize, Chrissy.
I thought it was a good comment. I thought somebody put something funny in the chat.
No, but Judy is very much so engaged with us.
Oh,
we got to get Judy on here. Judy, you gonna join us one day?
Yes, you should.
That would be so much fun to get Judy.
It'd be like 8:00 in the morning for her.
Okay.
So, yeah, we can get her up. Yes.
Maybe we can, manage that.
I can't wait till we have a team outing plan to go to Australia to like knock on her door and then go to what is his name?
Oh, Justin?
Yeah, no, that's not it.
Jace, it was with a J.
James.
To
go to Judy's house and then go to James's house. Like, we have it planned out. I'm gonna pet the dogs. I'm gonna carry the dogs around with me. Like, your fur babies will be with me the whole time we there. Like,
I'm with it.
I can't
wait.
Yeah.
She said she would love to. She would love to join.
Let's do it. Yes. Judy said she would love it. So I'm guessing she would love to come on with us, and she would love for us to come visit.
Yeah.
Confirm for me, Judy. You loving both of them or just one of the other?
But then, who is it that's in Europe right now?
Rita is.
Yep, Rita's in Europe, so I can't wait to go see her.
Mm-hmm.
It's a guy in Germany.
Yeah. What's our friend name that you had on, Monda? IK.
Oh, Kieran. He's in UK. He's in the UK.
Yeah.
Kieran.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, it's people on the team. Like, I just want to go knock on their door. Like, hey, I'm not on Zoom.
When hugs are okay, I'm down for it.
Yeah, like, that's gonna be the first thing I do. Like a world tour, just hugging all my friends from Zoom.
That's right. That's right. It's interesting because Judy said both. So yes, thank you, Judy. We will come knocking on your door. I was reading, and what Napoleon Hill was saying is that sometimes we think about the greatest inventors of time, like Thomas Edison, and we think about Henry Ford. And those people actually use the power of the mastermind in order to accomplish their dreams and goals. Mm-hmm. And it's always good. You got to give recognition to one person. You can't like link 10, 15 people. But what was so interesting is that they attribute their success to to being able to have that group together. There was the story about Henry Ford, about how someone was talking about him and sued him and all this stuff. And then he goes and they were asking him all these questions that, you know, they say are pretty easy, but not easy test questions, like, you know, citizenship questions. And he said, finally, he just said, look, I can press any button in here and I can get anybody to come and answer those questions. Yep. I'm not going to fill my brain up with these mundane things. I got a team of people, a mastermind that can help me solve problems. Mm-hmm. And I think that that is the power of the mastermind, is that sometimes our brains don't click in certain areas. And then I can go to Toy and say, oh my God, you are great at picking out those Gartley harmonic patterns. Can you show me? And this is actually what happened. I was like, hey, we need to get on a call because I can't see nothing here. So, and we got on a call and I could see how she was finding them. And the same with Ivana and others, you know, it's like, and Chrissy, and you get on a call and say, hey, because that's not clicking for me. That's the power of a mastermind. So can you think of an example of how the mastermind has helped you? I didn't give them these questions beforehand.
We're like,
Well, it comes to exactly what you were just saying, because like I know when, like, especially when we did the group break off, and then we had to come back and come back with our homework together, but as a group, and watching everyone's chart and how everyone was thinking, and you know, when we sat down and was strategizing, like, is this a good Gartley, or this is a good our harmonic patterns, and it was like the way, like, say for example, Alana would see it, and it was just like, I didn't think to, find it that way. Like, I wouldn't go in a way. So that the coming up together in the different ways that our brains work, and the way that we see it. It's almost like the chart is almost like interpreting the Bible, right? People are going to get the verse and it'll be the same verse, and then you're going to get this out of it. And then they're like, well, that's not what I got out of it, but then it serves one purpose, right? So I think the mastermind, it really is like putting a group of masterminds together, and we're all just feeding off of each other. We're all learning from each other. So I think, to me, that's what's dope about it. Damn, I use dope. You can tell I'm from
what's dope about it. I love that. I love it. What have I learned? I mean, I learned how to trade. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what haven't we learned?
What haven't we learned? Like, it's because it's mindset training. It's a lot of brainwashing. It's a lot of repetitive action. It's a lot of information. I told Curtis to his face, like, you remind me of my grandmother. I remember when I was learning how to spell, when I was learning how to write, my grandma's favorite thing was do it again. Do it again. And I was like, why? Like, I got it. But that whole thing of being repetitive is very, very, very helpful, even in adult learners. And it's not repetitive that it's boring, but it's repetitive that it's brainwashing you to see things in a certain way. And I just wanted to point out what Shay said, that like, if we have a big group of about 70 people, and then he breaks us up in groups so we could do homework and things like that. Like, we're for real students of this game. We're not playing at all. And like, Alana may see it this way, or Ivana or Armando, they may see it in a different way, right? Those are mastermind sisters. Shout out. Shout out on WeChat. What's up? But I said all that to say that Kurt taught us a particular way to look at the market, and a particular strategy, and things, how to use certain tools inside of the market, trend lines, Fibonacci retracement tool, so forth. But all of our charts are different. Mm-hmm. We still interpret it in a different way. I look at Chrissy's charts and be like, all right. You know what I'm saying? I get it, but my chart don't look like that. You know what I mean? But that's the beauty of it, because it gives you that confidence to make it your own also. So yeah, that's what I've gathered from the mastermind. And last point, to be confident, like, I grew up where it's like vanity is not good. To like stick your, like, I'm this and I'm like, don't be like that. Be humble, be da da da. And I think Curtis really has helped me understand the difference between having confidence and being a jerk. And so, not saying that that was ever me, but I've always been on the end where it was like, oh, I'm all right. Yeah, I'm cool. But like now it's like, you know how to trade? Yup. I'm a beast on the charts. I got it. I gets the bag. Like, it's just, and that is training my brain. Because if I go to the humble side, like, oh, I'm okay, then guess what's going to happen on the charts? I'm going to be okay on the charts.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like that whole, that type of thing too. So, he didn't help me with my confidence. I was always confident, but now it's like I own my confidence now. Like, I don't shy away from it and say, Now I'll be like, you're right. You're right. I'm that thing. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah.
That is good because, you know, I think one of the things that the mastermind group does is also help you with your confidence. And maybe, Chrissy, you were going to say that, but I don't know. But it does help you with that confidence. Judy said we had to go do brain cells.
Yeah.
But Chrissy, what were you going to say? I don't want to cut you off.
So for me, the biggest takeaway, like from being in the mastermind, just from growing up in Detroit, right? You have to have thick skin.
Mm-hmm.
So being comfortable with being wrong, being comfortable with not knowing something, but being in a space of people who understand that you don't know and are willing to help you understand. Like, that's the biggest thing for me. It's like, I'm okay with feeling flat out dumb. Like, I really don't get it. Like, can y'all help me? Like, that's a big thing for me. Like, that's really big for me. Cause like I'm the person who's like, everybody's like, here, give her all the puzzles. Okay, I can figure it out. Give me some time. But it's like, now I don't have to do that. It's like, hey, can I get help with this puzzle? And everybody's like, yeah, you know? So like that just being able to be in a group full of outside of the box thinkers, like, is phenomenal because I'm okay with not knowing something. I'm okay with getting in a group, getting on a Zoom, however many of us it is, and saying, hey, let's figure this out. And then at the end of it, we know we figured it out. Like, I love that part of the mastermind. Like, any puzzle we get, it's done. Like, it might take a couple minutes, but you know, I love it.
True.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, the collective knowledge. Mm-hmm. You know, he said also, Napoleon Hill, he said a couple things. He said one of the masterminds, the most powerful mastermind, he said you should have two, your personal and professional masterminds. Mm-hmm. So, you know, your personal, he mentioned, was husband and wife. And he said Henry Ford wouldn't have been the great car maker if it wasn't for his wife. Shout out to wives. Right. For his wife, encouraging him to press on. Mm-hmm. And it's funny because Bill, he is, you know, he works full-time job and he trades and everything, but he kind of just encourages me more so than anything. And he's like, Monda, you know this, you know what to do. And to have that encouragement, I really, really appreciate, because there are days with trading that you're like, I don't really know what I'm doing. You're like, wait a minute, I thought I knew.
Right.
You got it, sis. You got it.
I mean, maybe that was just me. Maybe that's
you got it.
No, like, you look at the chart and be like, is there something wrong with this chart? Is this
right? Like today, it was like our chat was going and it was like, what just happened here? What just happened here?
Right.
Oh, we had a tweet from our president.
Pretty much.
But yeah.
That's why I've been staying out this week.
Yeah. That was a while.
Sucking the air out of the charts.
Why?
It's okay. I'm gonna get. I gotta get my my YouTube fam in on one chart this week, so we might get 20-30 pips real quick.
There we go.
I've been like, y'all check her out on her YouTube channel. She got
real strategic though. We done got over the past, I think we're on week 8. At least like 100 pips every week. Some 200 pip weeks. But this gonna be a short one for us because I ain't about to have people in my inbox yelling at me.
Hey, that's their business. You provide the information, they gotta take the trade.
Right.
That's right.
They don't have to take the trade.
Only. These are suggestions.
Right. These are ideas. This is what I'm looking at. That's your business.
That's right.
This is my trade.
Right. Right.
It is, you know, and that ownership, I like that. I I ask questions. They're like, hey, I like this trade. What you think? They say yay, no, whatever, but I'm not forcing anything. If they see it, they say, oh, I like that. That's lining up with my stuff. All right, take it. If it doesn't line up, then don't. And that's why I'm not beginner friendly. If you're like beginner,
Oh,
go to Chrissy, because I
did y'all take?
I don't know how
What'd
to
you
do
say?
it.
Did y'all take AU yesterday?
Oh no.
It was like 400 pips on AU.
Oh my good Lord.
Yeah, because Kurt marked it up like 8 times. I was like, click.
I know. I did see it. Yeah. Story of my life. I got a lot going on.
It's okay. No, that's why I said I really want to I want us to get together and do like a trading session.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we should definitely do that on WeChat. So
Yep.
you can see, because you know what? Next Friday, because we almost done, Monday. I'm not trying to take the thought here, but like next Tuesday, we're going to be talking about how Forex is not lame. And because I got screenshots of people like, it's the worst thing. I chose stocks over Forex. Don't do it. And I'm like,
What?
I'm just like appalled. Like, so we're going to have to talk about it. We're going to speak on that next week.
What strategy was you using?
Like $6.6 trillion per day.
The one that says, I think my heart tells me to take this trade.
Right.
My heart told me to take this trade.
Right.
But my friend does trade stocks, and I showed him Fibonacci, and he was blown away. And I said, yeah, I do this on Forex. I could do it on stocks. I could do it on
silver, oil.
Right. Oil, commodities, indices.
Right.
Cryptocurrency.
Crypto.
Everything. If it got a chart, we trading it.
Right. Why limit yourself?
Right.
Yeah. So,
and even some of our platforms like Pivots has stocks on there.
Yep.
So you can use it. So
and I'm not poo-pooing on stocks. I'm just saying that's what I seen, and I grabbed the screenshots because I wanted to talk about it, because I'm like, what had happened was I'm confused.
I'm confused too, because our strategy works on every chart, like everywhere.
They didn't know.
They don't know. That's the problem. They don't know.
Exactly. Like they missed some pieces there.
Yeah.
Okay.
They can't handle the truth.
I'm concerned now. We need to reach out and help them.
You know, the last thing I'll say about the mastermind is Napoleon Hill said something really, really good. He said, remember that you live in a land of opportunities where no man is limited in the quality and the quantity, the quantity or nature of riches he may acquire, provided he is willing to give adequate value in return. And I would just love that, because that always speaks through what he says. But he's saying that we're not limited in anything we can think of. And I thought about the biblical story of the Tower of Babel and how they came together. This is in Genesis, something, I don't know, but they came together and they wanted to build this tower to heaven. And then God was like, listen, people, I got to go and give them different languages, because otherwise there's nothing that they can't imagine that they won't be able to do. And so we started the whole conversation with your goals and what is your goal in the mastermind. And the good thing about having a mastermind group and being in being in our mastermind, but also in our teams, which are also masterminds. The good thing about that is we get on a common goal. And just like in the Tower of Babel, there's nothing that we can't achieve together. We are collectively saying we are going to be 6, 7, 8-figure traders. And you know what? We're going to cheer each other on. When Judy makes it, we'll cheer her on. When Shay makes it, we'll cheer her on. When Chrissy makes it, we'll cheer her on. When Toy makes it, when Tino makes it, when Kumi makes it, when Curtis makes it to 9 figures, then get him an iPhone. And
on his behalf, he will not be turning into an iPhone user.
Okay. That was so good. That timing was so perfect, Monda. That was a good one.
She just slid it right in there, didn't she? I'm telling so he can put up a denounce post for Apple.
I'm team iPhone for the record.
Yes.
Okay, on another note, shout out to Chi Chi on my team, about to hit P150.
Woo!
All
Hey.
right, Chi Chi. Team take off. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yes.
Listen,
We love it. We love to
these
see
squad's
it.
been lit.
Yay. Well, I'm so happy. And you guys just join us on this trading journey. We love it. We are so grateful that we have built a community of people, this mastermind. And that's what it's all about, getting into the community so you can be part of this mastermind. We're not trying to leave anybody behind. We're all trying to go and get to where we need to be. So we can be retired rich, like Christy says. We can be rich. We can have much too much. We can enjoy life. And that's the power of freedom that you can get when you learn to trade. You can put that power into your own hands. So, any other parting thoughts about Mastermind?
I can't wait till I can get a personal trainer because Cheesecake will be back.
Oh my gosh.
It don't work like that, sis.
It does.
Thank you.
You don't poo-poo on other dreams. Don't poo-poo on my dreams.
I ain't gonna give you no false hope though. We gotta keep it real in the mastermind now.
A personal trainer, and then a nice little chef. I can have what I want. I didn't say how much I normally want. Okay. Everything is good in moderation. People keep telling me that. I keep hearing it from left and right. So I'm just saying. So
okay.
The more mature I get, I'm not gonna say older, I realize that perhaps maybe you should not eat the things that you could have eaten when you had my high metabolism.
Maybe you know? I just shouldn't overindulge. My problem is the indulgence of it all.
Yeah.
But I'm working. I'm a work in progress. I'm a work in progress.
God's still working on you too. It's okay. Join me. He's working on me too.
That's right.
On all of us, right?
All of us.
One day at a time.
That's right.
Then we all get personal trainers.
That's right. I wrote that down.
You get a trainer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want the chef. I already get. I'm already in.
Yeah, you are
that part. Yeah, I want.
No, I need somebody that's gonna be mean to me. Toy, you too cute to be mean to me. I'll be like, what?
Oh! Take my class. Take my class. Tell her, Shay. Take my class.
You said she too what?
Huh. She's so cute to be
cracking the whip. You be like, I thought you was my friend.
Like that's what I need. I don't need nobody that knows me personally because I'd be like, y'all so nice. Like this is so funny. I need somebody to treat me like you hate me, but you want me to get 6 pack.
Walks in with a different beat. It's different.
Okay. We see.
You know how you be serious about them charts and people getting in their homework, and that pretty smile is like, that's how I am. So yeah, no. We gonna get in this work. If you say you want to work, we gonna get in this work.
We gonna help each other out then, cause
yes,
let's do it.
I got on my workout gear today.
Good job. Did you go up and down the stairs?
Yeah, I had to.
No, I didn't.
Yep.
More than one.
No, we walk all the way down, we walk all the way back up, and I do another one in the evening. I do my planks because y'all told me to do my planks.
Good job. And
then no carbs, no white sugar, no white flour, and a lot of water, and no more juices. It is depressing now.
You gotta have proper thoughts. You gotta be like, this water is so refreshing.
No, the water is fine.
I appreciate it replenishing my body. I enjoy this water.
Water is fine, but I miss apple juice. I'm just saying.
Okay, we're rambling. We're gonna wrap it up. Because we are rambling about apple juice. So we appreciate y'all being on a call with us today. Catch us next Tuesday. Our new schedule is Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Every Tuesday at 8 p.m. we will be back. And we got some stuff lined up for you. Like we said, we're going to talk about Forex. And then Chrissy, we're going to mark up some charts. She might throw a trade idea out. And, we're just going to take it and run with it. So we will see y'all next Tuesday at 8 p.m. We appreciate y'all. Bye, Judy. Bye, all our mastermind cousins.
Bye, Auntie Mary. Bye, Ray. Bye, Chi Chi.
See y'all.